Hey guys, Corey here. Today we're taking a deep dive on the hybrid attack at Town Hall 11. In case there's any doubt in your mind, this is the strongest attack strategy at Town Hall 11 in 2020. So if you're going to master one attack strategy in the game right now at Town Hall 11, hybrid is the one that you should do. And guys, there's like two objectives on hybrid with your queen charge, and that is kill the enemy CC, create some pathing. Those are the only two objectives that you have to worry about. You don't have to kill either hero, you don't have to get the Eagle Artillery, although I do want to caution you, you're going to want to get some value while you're setting up pathing and killing that enemy CC. Look at this creative attack, using some troops down here to draw out the CC and then drawing them over to the queen charge. Unfortunately, that baby dragon's going to draw that enemy dragon, so it's going to be a little delayed in getting over to the queen, but this is not even honestly a queen charge. This is literally just a queen walk, which is fine. You don't really have to charge her in, because if she walks down this way, she can reach all these buildings. She's going to cut out that path very nicely for those miners and for the hogs. So for that siege barracks to come down, create a little bit more pathing for the miners and hogs. Of course, the P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards behind are going to help do some tanking for those wizards and hogs. Excuse me, miners and hogs on the way into the base as well. This is a brilliant attack right here. I absolutely love it. Look at this. This side was already funneled over here with some exterior troops. So the P.E.K.K.A. is actually going to be going into the base because of the open channel right there. Brilliant. I love it. Get some extra tanking out of that P.E.K.K.A. as well. And here we go, we got miners and hogs coming through, beautifully placed heal there, covering the very inside edge of that multi-target inferno. That's the only edge that you have to cover, because that's the edge where the miners and hogs were. We had some hogs going in out of that siege barracks up there to get that Eagle Artillery down. Look at this, we had a freeze spell down below, freezing those enemy heroes, freezing a wizard tower, freezing an expo and a Grand Warden platform there as well. That was excellent freeze value. Oh, he tried to get a freeze on all four of those expos. It didn't quite reach, so ends up with a swag freeze right there. And look at this queen leisurely walk around the outside of the base. I don't know if you noticed or not, but his queen only had 4 healers. Usually if you're going to charge her into a base where she's taking some heavy fire, usually you want to bring that 5th healer. But if she's just walking around the outside of the base with some spaced out defenses like she was here, then 4 is plenty. Honestly, look, he's still got his queen ability, so he could have got away with 3 healers on this one and a queen ability in case she got in trouble. But guys, this base is annihilated. Hang in there for the rest of the attacks, because there is a lot of different ways. There's a lot of bases out there, infinite number of base designs out there, new ones being built every single day, so not every attack is gonna look the same. But what I will tell you is that Town Hall 11, there is a way to get every single one of those bases 3-starred with the queen charge hybrid attack with those miners and hogs. Next up, we got my buddy No Surrender going in. Me and him go way back to when I first got into the WHF family. We were in WHF Rising together. This is like back way before Town Hall 12 was released. Known this guy for a lot of times. Super fun to hang out with on voice, super fun to plan attacks with, and he's definitely fully embraced this hybrid attack strategy. In fact, he's the one that got me to release that Town Hall 10 video on it and use it a bunch of my Town Hall 10 as well. Unfortunately, my Town Hall 10's not in war very often anymore because nobody runs Town Hall 10s. I'm gonna have to upgrade that bad boy to Town Hall 11 here. I don't know why I haven't pulled that trigger yet, but I need to get it done. Look at this beautiful little charge here with that jump spell. I'm telling you guys, man, that jump spell, nobody's defending jump spell right now. There's just no reason to. You got to defend siege machines first and a host of other things, so nobody's watching jump value. This jump's going to open up access to that Eagle Artillery, which is big time value. But look at this, it's also creating the 2 have-tos with the hybrid attack, creating pathing and then killing that enemy CC, and he's grabbing some big time value while he's doing that, setting up this base nicely to be taken out with the hogs and the miners. Let's see which side that siege barracks is going to come down on. Honestly, you could play it on either side. I might play it like right here and then send miners and pigs in this way, or you could also play that thing right here, send miners and pigs in from this side right up here. Since you've already taken out that Eagle Artillery, you can really take your pick on which side you want to start him on. Another rage on that queen. He's gonna have to use her ability. She's coming into contact that enemy queen. Boom, with her ability and that rage gets that enemy queen taken out. Now she's going to work on the next set of walls. From there, look at that, we got miners and hogs coming in on the right-hand side. Beautiful pathing created between the queen charge on the left and the P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards on the right-hand side. We got some beautiful pathing in there, able to heal all the miners in that entire section, and hogs, excuse me. Don't want to leave them out of the picture as well. So many of those hogs have already hit spring traps, but now we got hogs level 10s coming in out of the siege barracks on the right to reinforce the miners in the core. Queen has been busy on the left-hand side. She single-handedly took out that Inferno tower, also took out 2 Expos over there. Guys, this base is super smushed. Kind of obvious from watching the attacks, but I know I have not specifically said it yet. You guys, you send the Warden with the miners and hogs, definitely, every single time with this attack strategy. That's where you're going to get the most value. And then you're going to look for a section of the base where you have 2 requirements filled for using that Warden ability. First of all, you have as many of those miners and hogs in that Warden ability as possible, number 1. And second of all, where they're going to be taking the maximum amount of damage. Now, sometimes you don't get both of those requirements in the exact same spot. Sometimes your Warden hangs back, so keep an eye on his range. If he's coming into a ton of damage but he's not covering your troops, you gotta hold off until he moves up. And once he gets as many of those troops as possible in that inside that range there, then you go ahead and pop that ability. Lord knows I've struggled with popping my Warden ability, but I gotta say I'm getting much better at popping that thing in the right spot. Speaking of my friends, we got my buddy Josh coming in here on enemy team number 26, also using this hybrid attack strategy. Josh 6-packed in this war. Gosh, no surrender might have as well. I just didn't look. I know because I just recorded another video with Josh's other Town Hall 11 hit. Nice 6-pack, buddy. And welcome to the WHF family. Here we go, we got a queen charge coming in the left-hand side, but a king even further to the left, trying to make sure that the queen steps up and deals with these defenses. If I'm guessing, that jump spell is coming down over that cannon or over that bomb tower right there to give her access deeper into the base. She's not going to be reaching the eagle right away. Maybe eventually she will, but going to carve out a nice chunk of this base. Either way, King did a great job of funneling over there. Sure enough, jump goes down over the cannon. Now, she will have access to the eagle artillery, but there's a lot of other buildings that she's going to be targeting first, including the enemy queen, including the enemy CC. And that's why I say she's not going to be getting to that eagle until later on, but that's okay. You don't have to get that eagle artillery with the charge on this hybrid attack strategy. The miners and hogs are pretty good about weathering a few of those drops as long as you're managing your heal spells and your Grand Warden ability well. You don't have to get it with the queen charge, but I gotta say, it's some great value if you can get it with your queen charge and still carve out excellent pathing and then kill that enemy CC. Then by all means target that eagle artillery, because that thing is the highest value defense on Town Hall 11. So when I talk about getting value, you get to choose your value with this attack. You know, maybe you're going to get a multi and some expos, some wizard towers. Maybe you're going to get the eagle artillery. You get to choose your value. You don't have to get any one of those, but as long as you're grabbing some value along with the pathing, killing that enemy CC, set up yourself a nice little path for those hogs and miners, then you're going to have a ton of success with this attack strategy. It's very strong, very versatile. Oh man, look at him. Oh, he got almost all those hogs and miners inside that heal. There we go. Beautiful Grand Warden ability right as they're splitting up, right as they encounter that bomb tower blast right there. Guys, is he gonna he does not need this last heal. He totally could have swagged that if he'd wanted to, but he goes ahead and drops it anyways. This is an overwhelming 3-star of this base. This base got absolutely annihilated. Not even close, guys. This is such a strong attack strategy. In fact, Town Hall 11, definitely the strongest right now. Here we go, guys. Check this out. We got an interesting base design right here. Look at the 2 Valkyries in the composition there. Going to be used for funneling on the left-hand side. A lot of times you use a baby dragon instead, but with that air defense right there, that makes the double Valkyries a much better, much more for sure way to get that funnel established for the queen. I'd be a little nervous maybe about this builder hut still out here, but queen is sticking to the right-hand side. Of course, king with his ability in charge of funneling the right-hand side. Look at that smart queen, decides to step up in there after that. Oh my goodness. Honestly, with that jump placement, I'm not 100% sure that you needed that wall break right there. She could have just come over here and jumped in, but maybe he wanted that for the sake of pathing. All right, excuse me, Hannah, maybe she. Here we go. That air defense is going to cause some serious trouble, but you know what? This attack strategy is strong enough. It's not going to end up mattering. He has created a nice chunk of pathing. Now he's got the enemy CC coming out out to his queen. He's gonna get that dealt with. He's got the P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards over on the left-hand side of the siege barracks. Oh no, Hannah meant to drop the ward and accidentally dropped the heal. Look at this. This is such a great example of how strong this attack is, because we've already seen several things going wrong on this attack, and it's going to 3-star anyways. Are you kidding me? Grand Warden ability, very nice there. Manages to catch all the rest of those hogs and miners in it, just a little bit late to cover that bomb tower blast. Hannah's got one more heal spell. Let's see if she uses it correctly. I don't know this person, so I can't say if it's a boy or girl. I probably should have left that out entirely, but here we go. Let's see if Hannah gets that heal down. Cover that bomb tower blast. Beautiful placement on that last heal. We had the the pre-swag, if you will. Maybe that was totally on purpose. Hannah was just 100% confident. Probably not, but let's give Hannah the benefit of the doubt there. Look at that. Even though that air defense was sniping the healers, even though completely pre-swagged the heal spell, not going to matter. Queen is still going to survive the entire raid, even though she's only got 2 healers left on her at this point. We've got more than enough miners and hogs, finishing this off with a completely unneeded heal spell. Base is annihilated, guys. That wraps up this video. This is the strongest attack strategy in Town Hall 20, no doubt, so practice with it, get proficient with it. Your time will be best spent there. If you're only going to master one attack, this is the one, fam. In the middle of your screen, there's a button to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Also on the screen, some links to some of my other videos. Click on those. We can keep hanging out. Friends, I'll see you in the next video.